in Rosarito, I believe the reason that we're going to go into later on is some of the information is that they're looking at Rosarito is because could you imagine right now being in a big city and just being quarantined in an apartment or in a city with, that is just on top of each other. So I can understand why people are looking for options right now of where to go that maybe are a better option for where they currently are. This morning on the news, one of the comments that was made was that more people want to move now than ever. So more people are looking to move from where they are. And I can't blame them once again. I mean, especially the people in the big cities, right? I couldn't imagine being in those big cities with all those people. What's this world going to look like? What are they going to come out of, and how are they going to interact and socialize, and what's going to happen? And to be in those big cities and not have, and maybe have lost your job, or to be in a financial situation where you've got a lot of overhead or cost of living, I can see why people are looking for options and wanting to move to something maybe a little bit more simple and maybe not so condensed.
Exactly. If you're going to be in self-quarantine, wouldn't you rather be in front of the ocean, enjoying the views?
Well, that's, I guess, I think why we're going to go into our next slide is what's happening with us here at Baja123.com is here's what we're looking on the slide is the total impressions. Now, what the impressions, go ahead and explain impressions, Louis.
So basically what impressions means is how many times we have appeared in the Google search results. So as people are searching for certain keywords regarding Mexico real estate, Rosarito real estate, Baja real estate, our website is starting to show up in the results. And this is the amount of results or impressions that we received between January 1st of 2020 to May 6th, 2020, which if you can see up in the purple square above, you can see that we had 1.9 million impressions.
This is for our one website. We have multiple websites and social media accounts. This is just, we're showing you the stats on our main website. And what was surprising to see the amount of impressions that we were getting and how many people are searching for in the last 120 days, once again, from January to May.
Exactly. No, I was going to say, we have two lines that you can see in the report right now. The dotted line means that this is a report comparison from 2019, roughly around the same period of time, compared to 2020, which is the solid line.
So last year, for this year's activity and the people looking, there's a lot more people looking this year than there was last year. And once again, what's really surprising to us is they're looking through this crisis that we're having. There's a lot of people looking at Rosarito and obviously Baja and the other areas we cover. We cover mainly our specialty is the coastline from Tijuana to Ensenada, the oceanfront and ocean view homes. That's mainly our clients and our audience that are looking to move to be next to the ocean.
Yeah, and you can see that there was a huge spike somewhere around April, or probably at the end of March and beginning of April, to where people were looking for options.
Yeah, so go ahead and go to the next slide, Louis. So here's what I'm sharing with you is our internal stats. These are reports that we get from our real estate websites. This is two of our sites that I'm sharing with you. Once again, this is not all of the places, but I just thought this was pretty interesting. Here's our report this is 1 week of activity on two of our websites. Now go ahead and go to the next slide, Louis. If you look at this is our main website, which is Baja123.com. What you're looking at is the change from 1 week. So on our unique visits, we went up 1,270 unique visits, up to 7,259 for that week. Our page views went up almost 8,000 to 37,000 page views just for that week.
Our listing views went up 2,000, so from 7,351 that we received. And the listing views, which actually are views from all of the listings that we have available on our website, went up 4,700.
And for that week, we created 48 new prospects. And if you're looking at the other part of this chart, this is the top 10, top 100, top 1,000. Now, they're comparing us to the websites all around the world. So I don't know exactly how many websites Point2 has right now. A couple of years ago, they had about 400,000, I thought, somewhere between 300,000 and 400,000 websites globally. And right now, you can see we are more than doubling the traffic of the top 10 websites for Point2 for all around the world in traffic. So there's a lot of people looking at Baja right now.
Exactly.
Our leads have not slowed down either. We're getting an incredible amount of people that are looking at moving down here, like we're saying, and they are leaving their information, they're inquiring. And I wanted to share with you guys what's going on with the leads, which we consider a lead as somebody that wants to move down here, that's inquiring to move to Rosarito, specifically in our area. We do not hand out a lead to our agents unless somebody says, yes, I want to move to Rosarito or the Rosarito area, and they're telling us how much they want to buy, and they want to buy an oceanfront and ocean view property. That's what we consider as a lead that we give to our agents. And depending on how soon they want to move, we classify those leads. Go ahead and open up the lead chart, Louis.
Okay.
We classify those leads as buyers, sellers, or renters, and then we prioritize them as A, B, or C, depending on the urgency that our lead department decides what's going on. Go a little slower there, Louis, on that. So if you can see over on the source side, we've got different places that these leads are coming in. They're coming in from the websites, from Facebook, they're calling in. They're coming in from the different websites. You can see right now, we're looking at just January's leads. So he's scrolling down. If you look at the date right now, he's scrolling down just through the leads that we've received for January. And keep going down. I just want to show people how many leads that are coming in. And you can see a majority of them are for buyers. We're still in January right now. Keep going, Louis. Keep going. We're still in January. Go ahead, go a little faster so we don't keep people here all day. So now we're in February. And these are all the leads that are coming in for February. Now we're in March. Now we're keep going down. Now we're in April. And you can see there's just an incredible amount of leads. Part of the thing that we were thinking, the management here with us, is that, we know that a lot of people are at home right now. They probably don't have a lot of things to do. So a lot of them are online. They're finding us online and they're considering moving. And so that's one of the things that I found very interesting, is that people are thinking about coming to Mexico. And there's a lot of people that are thinking about this as that option. And I think this is what's affecting our area as far as we haven't seen a big decrease in prices for our properties right now. And people coming in thinking that they're going to lowball and put in really low offers, and they're just not getting the responses. I think we see maybe about a 3%, decrease in the prices right now, but not anywhere near to what we would have expected in property values going down. And I believe that, once again, is because of the supply and the demand. So we've got a lot of people looking. People are still closing. We got closings that are happening right now. We've got activity that's going on. Our agents have implemented safety protocols on their showings, and so they're still showing property. And so I just want to share with people that as of now, we're not seeing a big change in the market condition as far as prices go, because I do believe there is not a lot of inventory along the coastline. And right now we've got a big demand.
Exactly. One of the things I want to point out is the difference between the buyers and the sellers and renters. You can see that there's a lot of activity for buyers. This is year to date as of May 8, and what I'm showing you on the screen, but the activity is there, especially from buyers.
Yeah, so one of the things also too, Louis, I want to point out is that I do believe that we're starting to see an increase in the renter traffic. And this is something I want to share with everybody, is that this is not our typical renter traffic for our area. Our area, normally we're a tourism town and we see a lot of vacation rentals. And we obviously are not seeing a lot of vacation people wanting to come down here for vacation right now for the obvious reasons. But we are seeing is people wanting to come down here long term. So the long-term rental traffic is starting to increase. People wanting to move down here permanently and are looking for renters. One of the things that I think we need to point out is that there's been a lot of Airbnb activity. Obviously, all around the world, Airbnb has been a big source of income for a lot of people around the world. And there's quite a few people out there that have purchased Airbnb units. And we think that we don't know what's going to happen with that business. We know that right now, those people that were relying on that income are probably not getting that. So they're going to have to make a choice of either converting that to a longer term rental or probably selling some of those properties. So those rental properties that were Airbnbs are probably going to open up for longer term rentals, and or could be also be put on the market as people aren't getting that income for those vacation rentals.
Absolutely.
Anything else that we're going to share with this people this morning for the market update for May 2020?
Well, so far it's been an interesting ride. I mean, I don't think we were expecting this much activity during the month of between April and May. I have a regular meeting with our lead department management team, and they're also surprised. The phones won't stop ringing. There's a lot of people asking a lot of questions.
Thank you for watching our video. If you're planning on buying real estate in the Rosarito Beach area, make sure to give us a call. Have a great day, everybody.